Right, so Isaac's kindly let us have a look at this document. Some common errors lots of students are making in their documents. I just want to go over those. So, your contents page, okay, your contents section. You'll notice here that there's some extra lines. This contents page should be at the top of the margin. Okay, it should be at the very, very top of the page. All right, there shouldn't be. And if I turn on this paragraph function here, in paragraph, this show/hide function, show paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. So if I turn this on, you'll see that there's actually an extra line of text. This little backwards P looking symbol indicates that there's an extra line of text there. Right? There's an extra line of text. Now we shouldn't have that. Okay, we need to make sure that we're avoiding all extra hidden pieces of formatting. Right? So that should not be there. So you should delete that or backspace that so that the contents page sits neatly at the top of the page. Okay. Same too, some students have found that the word contents actually appears in their contents page. All right, this is because you've used again the heading 1 format on your contents on the title. You don't use that on the title, otherwise it's going to appear in the contents page. All right. Same to at the bottom here. You can see there's an extra line of formatting there. We don't need that. If we can get rid of that, we can. Okay, if we can, okay, we can't get rid of that one, but that's all right. But just knowing that there are invisible bits of formatting that we need to remove so that our document is formatted correctly. Right, scrolling down now. Okay, it gets a little bit messy with these on. I'll turn them off. Okay, so you can see here, introduction starts at the very top of the page. Okay, which is what we want. Okay, introduction starts at the very top of the page, which is good. So that has to be consistent throughout the document. Let's have a look here at this line of text, and then the heading where it says instruction manual. Right? The word instruction manual and this last line of text here, there's no space between them. There's no space between them whatsoever. However, below that, after additional components and the actual link to the instruction manual, there is a line of text there. We've got an inconsistency in our formatting. So we need to make sure that we are consistent in our spacing throughout the document. So either you have a space between the paragraph and the heading, or you don't. All right? But it's got to be consistent throughout. I would like to see just one line of text, one line of text there between each paragraph. Okay? That line of text also needs to be the same size throughout the document. So as an example here, after additional components, you've got 2 extra lines of space. We can get rid of one of those. Okay? However, it's a different size. This one here is Arial Narrow 12, and this one here is Arial Black 16. Okay? They need to be the same size. Okay? You've got to have the same spacing between your paragraphs and your headings. Alright, so that it is the same throughout. Another consistency or formatting consistency are our bullet points. Many students are using bullet points, which is fantastic. Bullet points are an excellent way to convey information, to get points across, and also to help the reader read the document. However, they all have to be the same. Okay, they all have to be the same throughout the entire document. Okay, throughout the entire document. So we need to make sure that our bullet points all look exactly the same. Okay, so this one here, these bullet points have got a big gap between them and the text. They're also a different size to these ones down here. Okay, so this one uses just the standard circle, and and it's a lot bigger. Okay. This one's using Arial Narrow font. This one here is using Arial font. So again, we've got an inconsistency in our fonts. Okay, inconsistency in our fonts. A little nifty trick. In the clipboard section, you'll see a thing called the Format Painter. Format Painter. This copies formatting from one place and applies it to another. Double-click this button to apply the same formatting to multiple places in the document. I want to use this formatting on this text here above. I highlight the text, I click on the Format Painter brush, and it gives me the icon of a brush. And if I paint that formatting over it, it'll change. Okay, so now it's formatted the same. We've still got those extra dots. We can get rid of those. Okay, but now it is formatted exactly the same. Okay, so really, really nifty tool, that Format Painter. So we've got the consistent gap there, got a consistent space there. These ones are formatted the same, which is good. I don't think there'd be no need to use the dot points inside a table. Okay, there's no need for that. So I'd say that there's no need to use dot points in the table. So I'll just change those to those. Again, consistency of our sizing and our spacing between, so making sure that it's the same size, so we get the same distance between. These dot points again, okay, we've got some inconsistency with our formatting. So just need to make sure that it's all aligned exactly the same. So fixing that so that it sits correctly. Again, size of the space between. Has to be the same. Very well done there on these pictures, getting them about the same size. I like that. Might just move that over a little bit. In terms of getting pictures the same size and whatnot, and get them like that, you could use a table. Could use a table to get them all in a line and centered. But that's just another way of doing it. Okay. So those are some very common errors that you can fix up.